we have another issue of a landlord tenant board now in Brampton. So we have a landlord here who moved to US because of his job scenario, and he rented his house to few people. And what happened after that? Since from September 2024 to December 2024 they paid the rent. From January onwards they stopped paying the rent. January to May they have not paid rent. And what about utility bills? The tenants never transferred the utility bills on their name. And what happened? The landlord is getting all those bills for the hydro, for the electricity, for the water bills. So landlord is liable to pay those of the bills. ਸੋ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਲੈਂਡਲੋਰਡ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ US ਮੂਵ ਹੋਏ ਸੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਜੌਬ ਦੇ ਕਰਕੇ, ਔਰ ਇੱਥੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ 'ਚ ਆਪਣਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ 4 ਬੈਡਰੂਮ ਹਾਊਸ ਹੈ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ 'ਚ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਰੈਂਟ ਕੀਤਾ, ਔਰ ਰੈਂਟ ਕੀਤਾ 4-5 ਜਣਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਰੈਂਟ ਕੀਤਾ। ਲੇਕਿਨ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੰਪਲੇਂਟ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਨਵਰੀ ਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਰੈਂਟ ਦੇਣਾ ਬੰਦ ਕਰਤਾ। ਸਪਟੰਬਰ ਤੋਂ ਦਸੰਬਰ 2024 ਰੈਂਟ ਦਿੱਤਾ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਯੂਟਿਲਿਟੀ ਬਿਲਸ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਟ੍ਰਾਂਸਫਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਾਏ ਆਪਣੇ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ। ਸੋ ਲੈਂਡਲੋਰਡ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਨਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਰੈਂਟ ਮਿਲ ਰਿਹਾ, ਨਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਯੂਟਿਲਿਟੀ ਬਿਲਸ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਟੈਨੈਂਟ ਉਹ ਪੇ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਲੈਂਡਲੋਰਡ ਇਜ਼ ਸਫਰਿੰਗ ਐਂਡ ਦੇ ਆਰ ਅਪੀਲਿੰਗ ਟੂ ਦ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ, ਵਾਈ ਡੋਂਟ ਯੂ ਚੇਂਜ ਦ ਲਾਜ਼? Question to the Attorney General, question to the Premier, question to the province that why you are not changing the laws, why our landlords are suffering like this. So they are standing outside their home because the tenants are not paying rent, which is a 3,300 per month. They are not paying the utility bills. Who is responsible for this? Mortgage, can they adjust their rent with the landlord? No. Mortgage, they need a mortgage every month. So let's talk to the landlord what they have to say. Hello, Ramakumar ji, how are you?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So you have a lot of papers in your hand. What happened? Is this your house?
Yes, this is a house which I work hard for buy this beautiful home and beautiful community when we were here. Due to the nature of work, so for survival, we need to get wherever the opportunity comes in, we have to take the opportunity to go and work there. So after that, I wanted to give a good tenants. So they came here in October, first October. And they have signed the contract, requested, then we understood and we gave them, okay, we helped them as well. But
October 2024, you gave them tenants. How many tenants did you leased it to?
So there are 5 tenants in the upper main floor, they leased it. So they were giving the rent until December. So January onwards, they stopped paying, and we told, I mean, it's supposed to be the contractual, the utilities, all this transfer to them. But they are, I don't know what is the reason, they never transferred their utility bills as per the contract.
So you are not getting your rent now?
I'm not getting rent from January onwards.
How much is the rent monthly?
So 3,300.
3,300 plus utilities?
Plus utilities, they had to pay for them as per the, but they never transferred. So that is another problem. So and after that January onward, they are not paying the utility bills and rental. So I have financially I have to pay the mortgage, property tax, property insurance. So these are adding up too much of mental stress, and I can't able to pay for this because I have a rented house. I had to earning whatever I had to pay for the rental things. So it is very difficult, and these people making a life miserable for us. So I don't understand what the Ontario.
So you rented it to 5 people?
Yes, right.
How many people are living now?
I think it's more than that. We don't know the exact numbers. It's really we can't able to tell because a lot of people coming and going, and even maybe definitely it will be more than what they are specified inside them.
But the pictures you have shown us from the driveway, there were a lot of people.
Lot of cars here. Yes. We see that there are a lot of people here and moving around, and also we talk to neighbors as well. Neighbors also, they notify people. It's they are also disturbed in the midnights and all. So this is what they got it from the neighbors as well.
So did you reach to the LTB, Landlord Tenant Board?
So finally we had to go to the lawyer, paralegal, and we filed them, and they said, oh, it takes many months. So we are not sure when is the final decision will be taken fair. So we got the appointment in next month. So we don't know the first hearing. I'm not sure how long it drag, and until then we are very worried about the payment financial situations.
So what is your message to our province
So
Premier or Attorney General? What is your message to them?
So I think rather than all of the premiers and we respect them, all of the government agencies. So, but we should understand the reality. I saw a lot of issues in the landlords, kind of our age. We are suffering like we are almost retiring age. We have a almost we can't able to live without anything. We lose the money. We are at retiring stage. So our health is also a problem. I have a lot of health issues. So this is adding up a lot of stress. So we have LTB. We are because of the LTB, we went to approach the local city office and the police. So they are all pushing to the LTB, but the LTB system we really can't understand. These are LTB system take its own time, and the most of the decisions we are not sure how they can able to resolve. So instead of resolving, they have a better rules and regulation to cut down the shorter day time and help the landlords like us, old age people. I've seen a lot of old age people reviews in the media. They are really suffering, sir.
So in case LTV give an order in your favor because you are a landlord and the tenants, they owe you the rent for 5 months so far, but later on it may be 10 months, 11 months. So if LTV gives an order in your favor, so do you know what next? What will happen next?
I am not sure, sir.
Will you be able to collect the money from these guys?
I don't know, sir, because of I heard that a lot of stories from the media. So people lost the money. They cannot able to get back. So the LTB says they have to go to the another court. So we have to pay the lawyer. We don't know they can able to get back. Most of the people, they never get back the money. When I saw the media landlords, they are really very frustrated, and it is not a way of system which
So
works.
what should, because you moved to US, what is the system in US? Automatic eviction we have heard in 2 months?
Yes, within 2 months they could able to get the things.
So you want that kind of a system here in Canada? Automatic eviction?
I think they have to review the system, how they can able to improve it. So in favor of everybody, there are good tenants are there, good landlords are there. They make sure they comfortably live.
But if someone don't pay the rent for 5 months, for 10 months, there should be automatic eviction, you think?
Of course. They don't need to go to the LTB board. Within 2 months, if they could able to resolve, so they could able to happily live the old age tenants like us.
So what are your sufferers, and can you show us the overflowing garbage also in this side?
These are the things which you can see. I mean, they don't bother.
We have flags here. So these kind of flags, did they put with your permission?
Without my permission, sir.
Are these flags without your permission?
Yes, without
outside the
permission.
house?
Yes, without permission.
And we have seen the garbage is overflowing there.
Yes.
So
right.
you never allowed them to put a flag here?
I mean, even also city has a complaint about this garbage throwing and all. They send the notice.
Yeah.
I talked to them,
yeah.
And it is the owner responsibility. But
so hopefully you are not scared from these.
I don't know, sir. I'm very scared to this kind of activities going on. The neighborhood is also not happy with this, and the government has to be taken care of. This is the community where harmonically live neighborhood places rather than organization issues. So that's why I mean they have to come up with a better system.
So can you show us the garbage flowing?
Yeah, I mean this is the way it's not a good idea. The environmental neighborhood is not a clean environment. So this causing unhygienic way of living.
Because when we rented 4-bedroom house to 4 people or 5 people, if there are more than
people, it shows the example.
And you have all those videos, proof and pictures that more people are inside most of the time.
Yes, that they are there. You can able to get the information from neighbor as well. They told me. So this is the things happening.
So did neighbors complain to you about this?
I talked to them as well because I lived here more than 10 years. They know very close neighbors, so they are not happy with the current situations.
So what do you want to say to because there are many sufferers in the landlord. We asked this issue many times to our premier, to our attorney general, that the landlords are the sufferers. And what about these bills? What are these bills? Can you show to us?
These are the bills which they can
show it to the camera. Yeah.
So these are the bills, the water bills. You can see that this is a 3 months bills which I never had in my whole life of living in this house. So it's costing for just 3 months. It's about 1,576 for just 3 months. The way how they are wasting the natural resources. And electricity bill, and also you can see the Enbridge bill. It is about $700, $676 for 3 to 4 months, and electricity. So they are $385 for the 3 months, and the water, all these bills, and they switch on the lights daytime, all the 24 hours outside lights and every air conditions, and even though windows open in the air conditions. This is I have the picture.
Yes, we saw those pictures.
Yeah.
So landlord is saying these tenants, they are not paying the rent. Number one, the garbage is overflowing. They rent it to 5 people. The bills, the utility bills. So this is a water bill, $1,500 for 3 months. This is a Electra bill, which is again the landlord is liable to pay this. This is a Enbridge bill, which landlord, they are staying free of cost, and landlord is liable to pay these bills. And there is a electricity bills. The lease is signed by these guys. Why landlord should be responsible for all these bills when they are not paying rents, when they are not paying their utility bills? Did you approach to the electricity department ever?
Yes, sir. I called them. They said they are not responsible for that. You go to a landlord tenant board. So, and these are the agencies which wherever I approach, the Enbridge, Electra, then water board, peel board. So they are not. They said, yeah, you are a landlord tenant board. You have to go to landlord tenant board.
So are you paying these bills?
No, I don't have money to pay. I don't have money to pay for this bill.
You don't have money to pay this?
I don't have money to pay this bill because I have only one earning person with a lot of liabilities for my student, my kids' education fees and all. I don't have money to pay for this.
So if we don't pay the bills, Ramkumarji, if we don't pay the bills, then electricity department comes and they disconnect your electricity, not the water, but electricity they can cut. Did you ask them to cut my electricity?
I asked them, but they said, no, it's not our, they are not cutting.
So who will pay these bills?
I do not know, sir, because the LTB.
You are not paying. They are not paying.
Everybody throwing the ball to the LTB. So the LTB decisions are way ahead of. We don't know how many months, years. These kind of our old age landlords suffering in whole across Ontario. Why can't you implement the rules and regulations to help the landlords and old age people? So that's what we would like to have that. So this is a very unfair landlord tenants board system. So how they can able to assist the old age like us? I mean, I am very old. I have a lot of health issues. So how do we live a better life? This is one of the worst stressful in my life to facing this kind of a professional, talented, bad tenants. So
okay, can you show us some videos of the damage? Any damage has been done inside the property?
I have some pictures, so maybe we can.
You had a tour of inside the inspection.
Yes,
Did you found anything?
Yeah, there are some of the water washroom glass door has been broken. They have not fixed it. So we informed our paralegal person, so he will submit to the LTB board.
Okay.
Drywall is damaged, and the backyard, and also in the contract say there are no pets allowed, and they have when we went there are 2 dogs inside.
2 dogs inside?
2 dogs inside.
So where is your lease?
Lease here, sir.
So lease says no pets allowed?
No pets
allowed. No smoking allowed?
Correct.
Is smoking happening?
Yes, inside.
So smoking is happening, dogs are here, pets are here, when lease says there should not be any pets here.
I can show you the agreement which signed.
Yes, that's fine. So this is the lease agreement which says no pets allowed, no smoking allowed,
and utilities bill they are responsible
and utility bills the tenants are responsible to pay those, but nothing has been fulfilled by the tenants. It's tenants' responsibility.
So these are the things they agreed to sign the electricity.
So they signed everything. The 5 tenants in this house not paying the rent. So are you communicating with them now? Did you respond? They respond to your messages?
We tried to help them conversation, but they never responded, and they were. That's why we had to go to the paralegal.
So they are not responding to your messages.
No. Okay. No. So they that's why we need to go to the lawyers. We have to pay the fees. I don't have the fees to pay them, and they have to go to the LTB.
Do you have their IDs? The IDs,
yes,
do you have their IDs?
Yes,
How many people? 5 people?
Yes.
You have rented all 5 signatures or 1 signature?
Yeah, all signatures have.
5 signatures?
Yes,
so you rented to 5 people?
Yes.
Okay. So you submitted that to the LTB court?
Yes, right.
Okay. So this is the suffering of a landlord here in Canada, here in Ontario. Why our system is not awakening? Why our system is sleeping? Because how come this landlord has to pay his mortgages? So when he is not getting his rent, he is not getting the utility bills paid by these tenants. Who is responsible? Who is accountable? So question to our elected representatives, to our province, because this is a provincial issue. Where is our government? Where is our member of MPPs? Where are they? So landlord, this is Mr. Ramakumar is not the one. There are many. There are thousands of landlords, those who are suffering, and if the decision came in their favor, still they will not be able to collect the money from the tenants, because simple answer, we don't have money to pay. So where they will go? These landlords are the sufferers. Our government should act now, today, without delaying a day.